This is the hardest thing for you to face, understand, and embrace honesty. And watching Dato Sri Vijay the last few days, I understood his secret of life. His secret of life is not the strategy of building QNet into the most powerful network marketing company, helping people become millionaires. All of that is a byproduct of the way he chose to live. He chose to live a life based on truth and honesty. Now, I'm not talking about the honesty of the white lies you tell people. You and I tell white lies every day. I think this is human nature. We lie to our parents, all right? We lie to our kids. We lie sometimes to our downlines and all of that. I'm not talking that level of honesty. I'm talking a deeper level of honesty, all right? And the first element of this journey of honesty is to ask yourself the difficult questions and give honest answers. All right. This is something I used to do in my Wednesday messages where I tell you to audit yourself. Because you see, this journey to max out has very little to do with QNet, very little to do with the we. It is all to do with you. You are the answer you seek. All right. That you don't max out because you have the best networking strategy. You don't max out because you're building the best market with the highest potential. You don't max out because you're a great speaker or your presentation is the best in the world. You max out because of who you are. And that is the ultimate goal of life. The ultimate goal of life is to reach a point where you're honest enough with yourself that the real you can actually exist. Because our whole lives, we wear a mask. We wear multiple masks. All right. And as long as you wear that mask, I don't think your limitless potential can be unleashed. I always have said this to you and I'll say it again. There's nothing holding you back. Not the crisis in your markets, not bloody Google search, not the problems with your family, not the challenges with your downlines or uplines. The only thing that truly, honestly, is holding you back is ultimately yourself. And you need to know this. And watching Dato Sri Vijay for my whole life, and especially the last 25 years, I've understood the man's secret to success. He's honest to himself. He's consistently honest with everyone around him. He does not know any other form of communication except the communication based on the truth, regardless of how painful it is to himself and to the people around you. So the first stage of your growth, if you want to reach max out faster, if you want to reach financial freedom faster, then the only thing you have to start with is be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Ask yourself the one multi-million dollar question. All right. This question, I know you're going to be surprised and say, no, Chief, how dare you ask me this question? Do you really want to do this? Do you really want to be an entrepreneur, a successful entrepreneur? Do you really want to be a great success story in QNet? Do you really want to be the greatest upline this industry has ever seen? Do you really want this? Or are you following a trend? Or are you trying to, follow the crowd or experiment with this? All right? Because if you don't really want to do this, all right, whatever you do, you're not going to achieve the success you want. You must really want to do this. And when I say you really need to want to do this, means this becomes your life, not what you do. I know you might be thinking, hey, what is this guy talking about? I just want to be a networker, sell some products, do presentation and make some money. All right? But I don't think you're here to make 250. I don't think you're here to upgrade your shoe, from Bata to Nike. All right? I don't think you're planning to upgrade, a Toyota to a bigger Toyota. Then you're wasting your time. Because if you really want to do this, it must become you. All right? I am not doing QNet. I am not building this network. This is my life. From the time I wake up till I go to sleep, from the time I landed in Bern until right now in front of you in this Wednesday message, I have no other purpose in life. Yes, I'm a father. Yes, I'm a husband. Yes, I'm a brother. Yes, I'm a friend. But all of that cannot take precedence of who I truly am. And this is what you need to understand, that network marketing, QNet, is not a business. It's part of your journey of life. And as long as you treat it as something separate, you cannot succeed. All right? And let's be honest. What sacrifice is actually required? Time. The purpose of doing this is ultimately to get more time. The purpose of doing this is ultimately to give the best life to your family, right? Your dad, your grandfather, people you may not know. If you look back at your relationship, observing them in the past, did they not sacrifice everything to provide? Didn't your mother sacrifice everything to provide? Did at any point of their life, did they sit down in a conversation with their spouse or with you and say, I don't have enough time for myself? I never heard Amma say that ever. Because Amma had no time to think that. She was too busy being a mother. She was too busy being a provider. She was too busy making sure her kids grow up to be good men. That's how our parents live. That's how our grandparents live. And my problem with the new generation of people is that you choose not to live this way. So be honest. Is it truly a great sacrifice? What is the definition of sacrifice? Sacrifice is giving something up for something more meaningful and something greater. So if that's something more meaningful and something greater, all right, must be greater than your sacrifice, or not you will always regret it, or not you will always complain. You understand? So my question to you, be honest. How big is your dream? Why you're doing this? What is your reason? Be honest with yourself. Have you found the dream, not a dream, like I spoke on the last Wednesday message? Do you know why you're doing this for? Be honest with yourself. Have you truly, actually touched your heart and tell me, worked hard in the last 1 week, 1 month, 3 months? Have you truly pushed yourself beyond your comfort zone? You know, Dr. Sri Vijay and me and Japa were doing a podcast, and Dr. Sri Vijay said, my mantra in the early days was sleep only gets in the way. And I said, why did you choose that? He said, because the true definition of sleep only gets in the way is the definition of getting out of your comfort zone. Because if sleep is a priority in any form or way, what is your life? How do you define your life? Right? What are people going to say at your funeral? This man slept properly 8 hours a day. This woman had good sleep. Her skin was very smooth because of the sleep she got. Is that how you want to be remembered? So I observed my upline. I observed my mentor, my older brother, Dato Sri Vijay. He lived a life of honesty. He kept his promises, right, that he made in 1998 until today at a great price that he had to pay. Are you willing to do that? So today on this Wednesday message, ask yourself the difficult questions. Are you truly trying your best to be a great upline? Are you truly a warrior that you decided at VCon, I am a warrior? Are you truly in control enough to quell your ego, that there's no more fear, right? No more frustration, jealousy, all that bull sugar that clouds your mind and removes you from the path that you are meant to be, guys. To the new ones watching my Wednesday message, if you want to max out, if you truly want to max out, I mean, seriously, if you really, really want to do this, if one day you want to be here in Bern with us, or be on a week on stage, or be, and you want Dato Sri Vijay to mention your name, let me give you the secret that I learned the last 3 days. There is only one way to reach your ultimate destination. And your path to that destination must be filled with the truth and honesty, not to others. That's easy, to yourself. So I believe today, the day you can sit down and be honest with yourself, that is the first day you truly start living your life. So this is your chief, the ultimate secret of network marketing: truth and honesty above everything else. I love you guys.